Hello all, I'm making this video to share my thoughts about the latest Pokemon nontroversy over the Nuzlocking challenge and the Pokemon Company. So, over the past few days, in some corners of the Pokemon fan community, there has been outrage over the idea of the Nuzlocke challenge runs and whether or not the Pokemon Company condones them. It all started with a recent episode of the Kit and Krysta podcast. For those of you who don't know, Kit and Krysta are former marketing directors at Nintendo, and they now host their own YouTube show on their channel where they'll often talk about things related to gaming and regale viewers with stories from their times inside Nintendo. I highly recommend you watch their show. It's really entertaining and informative. I'll leave a link in the description. On the September 15th episode, they read a viewer question that asked if they had ever considered doing a Pokemon Nuzlocke run on the Nintendo Minute Show. They answered that they had thought it would be a great idea for the show, but when they approached the Pokemon Company, the idea was rejected on site. According to Kit and Krysta, the Pokemon Company said the reason was they consider Nuzlockes to be on the same level as ROM hacks. This quote ignited a tempest in a teapot on Twitter, where people come out to criticize the decision, including some big Pokemon content creators. Joe Merrick, the owner of Cerebi.net, went and contacted the Pokemon Company, and they gave him the direct quote that they do not have any issues with fans or creators playing the games using Nuzlocke challenge rules. This was also backed up by the Pokemon cast, who has worked with Nintendo and the Pokemon Company on several occasions and have heard the same thing. There seem to be many people out there that don't quite understand what the meaning behind these seemingly at odds statements is. And if ever to be angry about something related to Pokemon, they've drawn battle lines in the sand and have been behaving somewhat distastefully towards everyone involved. In hopes of cultivating cooler heads, I'm making this video to highlight that neither Joe nor Kit and Krysta are lying about their statements. This is clearly a case of miscommunication from the Pokemon Company, and the company stance currently should be the stance everyone listens to and considers, is that they have no issue with people playing using the Nuzlocke rules. Let's start with the Kit and Krysta segment. Kit and Krysta were at Nintendo for 14 and 13 years respectively. During that time, they would have worked on the advertising for many Pokemon games ranging from Platinum all the way up through Legends Arceus. The Nuzlocke run itself was first created back in 2010 and saw its popularity spike around the 2012-2013 area. From the segment alone, we have no idea at what time Kit and Krysta approached the Pokemon Company with the idea of doing a Nuzlocke run for Nintendo Minute. If we assume it was during the height of the Nuzlocke run's popularity, then it would have also been during the height of the ROM hacks of games like Platinum, Ruby and Sapphire, Fire and Leaf Green, Heart Gold Soul Silver, even Black and White. During this time, many people would be playing Nuzlocke runs of hacked Pokemon games and ROM hacks. Even today, many of the more popular Nuzlocke runs are of games that were modified either to randomize the Pokemon encounters or just straight up ROM hacks. If an executive at the Pokemon Company only knew of Nuzlockes through content where it was part of a randomizer or ROM hack or otherwise edited game, it's easy to see how that could form a misunderstanding that made them think that Nuzlocke runs are somehow unauthorized themselves. If Kit and Krysta had approached during that period, it would make sense that the executive, having such a limited knowledge of Nuzlockes and only knowing them as part of the ROM hacking and randomizing, would respond quite badly to the idea. Marketing is all about messaging and image, and marketers always want to avoid bad associations. This is especially true in cases that might influence their users to seek out unauthorized versions of the product. Now we flash forward to 2022. Nuzlockes have been part of the community for over 10 years. Many popular content creators such as Jaden Animations and AlphaRad have created amazing Nuzlocke content using the official releases of the games with no editing or ROM hacking involved. and the Nuzlocke rule set is more clearly known by the majority of the Pokemon community, and it's understood to just be a self-imposed challenge run that the player can do. It's only natural that somewhere along that timeline, with this better understanding, the Pokemon Company changed their mind and issued a mandate that Nuzlocke runs are no issue. The only issue with this would be that Kit and Krysta would know this. After their first encounter, they got shot down, and they operated under the assumption that Nuzlocks are not approved by the Pokemon Company up until their time departing from Nintendo, not knowing that somewhere along the way the Pokemon Company changed their stance. I believe this to be the most likely scenario. If we follow Occam's razor, it's very simple. At one time in the past, the Pokemon Company was against Nuzlocks. During that time, Kit and Krysta approached and got shot down. Then the company changed their stance sometime after that, and that's why Kit and Krysta have one account, and Joe and the others have another account. There's nothing nefarious involved, it's just simple miscommunication. No one's lying. The Pokemon Company isn't staunchly against Nuzlocke runs, and they're not going to send out anti-Nuzlocke ninjas to your doorstep. Thank you for watching this video. Please like and comment. I'd like to hear your thoughts about this whole Nuzlocking situation. And I will see you all in the next video. Goodbye.